Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a fair warning. I am in a group on Facebook called the fucking badassery group of fucking art journalers. Basically, it's a bunch of art journalers who love to use the F word. So we decided we're gonna do mini journals. These are handmade, and the way I made this was I followed the instructions by Tina Walker. She has a video on her channel that I will link below. So this is all made out of one sheet of ledger paper, and it's all about folds. Folds? I almost said fucks. Folds and cuts. Okay, so I'm gonna do a whole album on my YouTube channel for this fuckery journal. Yeah, so I did the cover I covered it with fabric, and then I added the quote, "Fuck ordinary, I'm just me, perfectly imperfect." And then I added some pattern paper to the inside covers just to cover like the folds of the fabric, and to give it a little more stability. So I did do one page, and you saw that in the beginning, and now I'm just gonna have a play. I'm using my favorite purple Blick glue stick, and some scraps of notebook paper. And then I'm going to use some Dilutions ink spray in London Blue, and then I'm going to spritz that with some water. I don't have any gesso on this page, and it's not, so there's no real tooth or no real grit to it. And it's not watercolor paper, so I'm going to get some lines, which I'm perfectly fine with. Excuse me. I'm going to sop some of that up, and then I'm going to dry it. And then I have this stamp, which is, I think, a Hampton Art stamp that was never used. And I'm going to use my anti-static powder tool because I thought I was going to heat emboss these. And then I completely changed my mind. So I'm going to use my VersaFine Onyx Black ink and stamp this image on both sides of the journal page. And let me just say now, if you're offended by the F word, my apologies. That's why I have the disclaimer, the warning in the beginning of the video, just because some people are offended by it. I am not one of them, but so I'm gonna use, I thought I was gonna use my Micron pen, but it ended up being dried out. And I thought I was gonna use my Spectrum Noir marker to color it in. And then I changed my mind on that. So there was a lot of changing my mind. So then you'll see the quote at the end with all of like why I went with the quote that I did because of all the changes. So I used my black Jelly Roll pen, and I'm just kind of outlining loosely where the stamp didn't stamp because the page in front of it is so bumpy with all the foam adhesives I have on it. So instead I'm gonna use Jane Davenport's mermaid markers in Pirate's Gold and Peach. And then I'm just adding a little color. I thought I was gonna do color on both sides, but then of course I changed my mind again and just did color on the left side of the page. And then I spritzed that with a little bit of water, just to get them moving a little more. Again, because it's not watercolor paper, it was kind of sucky, but I made it work. And I'm gonna dry that. And here I'm just taking a pencil. So everyone says, "Oh, Nelly, you have amazing handwriting. You have great hand." I personally think my handwriting sucks. So I had to draw some lines. So I had like a top and bottom line to write this quote out. Just so I had like a little guide to how to make my letters all the same size. I guess when I'm writing in cursive, I like my handwriting, but not when I'm doing print. Even when I'm doing print, see, I have to erase it. I almost said scratched it off. Oh my God. I had to erase it, write it again. So it says fuck it all, because at this point in the game, like I was just done with, like, everything I tried wasn't working. I changed my mind a million times, so fuck it all. I'm gonna use my Posca paint pen to outline those words in black, and then I'm gonna take hot pink and do that little tail lines that I drew out. And I wasn't gonna initially, but I feel like the black words all by itself up top was just kind of like, the hell are you doing there? Out of the blue. So I will link to the Facebook page, to the Facebook group in the description below. If anyone wants to come join us, you're more than welcome to. Here I'm just going to add some polka dot. I don't know why, because I don't even do polka dots, but whatever. I added some polka dots to the pink and the neon green, and then I added some polka dots throughout the page. And then I'm going to take my white jelly roll pen and do some journaling. Oh, I lied. I'm going to sketch in the letters first. I guess so they're not so harsh looking. I don't know. Whatever. At this point, fuck it, right? I am going to do some journaling, though, about, you know, my frustrations with the page and some other personal things. So, and you can't really see what I'm writing, but, you know, if you follow me and you watch my videos, you know that my journaling is always ineligible. I think it's my way of getting things out without actually being dramatic and let everyone know what's what. So here's the page all finished up. I hope you enjoyed. Keep your eye out for further videos, and I'll have a whole album on my channel. Thanks, guys. Bye.